The following video is intended for viewers over the age of 13.
T-Man 978 Chill Review.
Okay, I'm finally reviewing my 1000 Toys TOA Heavy Industry 1/12 scale synthetic human. I've been playing with this thing all year, literally all year. Spoiler alert, or well, I'll just say this right now because I might put it in the title. This has been my favorite purchase all year. This has been my favorite thing. No, it does not come with this gun. Blood Effect. If you don't know where I got that from, you're not a real T-Man fan, and I'm not going to tell you. I'll leave it up to you, my real fans, to answer that question if you ask that in the comments. But anywho, this is an action figure that basically is meant to do whatever you need them to do, or it to do, and it does it well. Look at him. I think one of my favorite things about this guy is this blank, sinister stare, or creepy stare. My one complaint with it, and I'll just get that out of the way right now, this face detaches very easy. And the tool, the eyes are posable. Well, I'm gonna let you see that. You can move those things around in there. And the tool they give you is not really great for it. It's pretty much amounts to be like a little stick. I just use tweezers to try to make it a little bit better for myself. You may not be able to see it, but he does have like a subtle wear or wash over the white. So it's not completely clean. It does look like he's been sitting in a factory for years or something like that. Here are the feet. And yeah. So it's pretty much like that nude or just plain body Bandai Tamashii Nations figures. That the ones that look like mannequins, but this is made to look more like an android. Articulation, his top of his neck is on a double ball post right there. So you can get a lot of wiggle out of that, and then he can look up like that much. And of course you can combine that with the post that's on the bottom right here to make him look down this much right there. And you can of course combine that to go left and right and all that junk. Shoulders, I think it's on a hinge with a ball post in there, so it can move around on that socket right there to give you nice butterfly effect action right there. And it's a swivel right there, double jointed elbow, and a universal joint right here. Every hand besides, well, all the hands besides these gun holding hands stay on good, but the gun holding hands pop off very easy for whatever reason. He can reach around the chest about this much right here, so that is excellent. Upper body, let me just pop it apart. It's on a ball post right there with this ball post cover right here to simulate even more articulation than it actually has. And then it's on this ball post suction or cap right there, so you can get some more ab stuff. And then down here it's on another ball or ball post right there. I have never popped that off. I don't want to risk that up. It's been good with just popping that one off so far. Legs can kick out that much, but if you rotate it, because who's actually paying attention, you can do the full splits right there. And of course that allows him to kick up more than 90 degrees. You can kick up even higher going out to the side, and it can kick all the way friggin' back. Thigh swivel, double jointed knees that go all the way up, and a nice universal. And all of these joints they're not super tight, but they're buttery smooth, and they stay in the position. And it has toe joints. The toes are a little tiny taste loose, so yeah, you can get them on that, and this pen seems to be coming out. So yeah, articulation is basically excellent. It can do pretty much anything a person can do. Besides the gun holding hand and that more relaxed hand that I was showing, it also comes with fist. So the main things you would need: gun holding hands or weapon holding hands, fist for punching and whatnot, and just relaxed hands, and they all are painted similarly to look like they match and whatnot. And on top of that, it has this face right here, so he can take the creep factor further to the next level. I rarely use this one. I like the other one. This is when I really want him to look creepy or whatever. On the bigger 1/6 scale version, you just pull this mask off to reveal this endoskeleton head, and the eyes are opposable on this. The tool that they give you to move these eyes is this right here. I find it to be rather difficult, if I'm gonna be honest, but you have to mess around to get it at the right angle, because this is normal, but that's not so normal. But here we go. You get the point. I try to use tweezers. I wish it was, instead of something like this, it should have been cylindrical with a hole in it, so you can grab on the back of the eye and shift it around instead of trying to like edge at it and edge at it and edge at it and get it right. Unless we can poke inside that pupil and move it. I don't know that they didn't put, if they would have molded in a hole right there, that would have been cool, but they didn't. It's just painted. Or let me see. No, there's no hole. But yeah, I would say be careful too, because you can poke the eyes out of the socket, and they are very, very tiny pieces, as you can see by my pinky right here. I don't typically pop the head off, but the ball joint is very small, so it'll be tough to find something that actually, I mean, you could fit a head on the neck, but as far as actually putting it on a ball joint, this is the creepy crap you're working with right here. Yeah. Maybe he decapitated somebody, and this is what you're dealing with right here. Here's Spidey. Here is Multiple Man's head, his head is big though. And here is my TB League head. The neck is too long. The peg actually fits in there, but the neck is too long for this head to look right. So this is like if the TB League's skin melted off and this was underneath of it. Yeah, full disclosure, all the hands except these trigger hands stay on there very tight. So I've only had these trigger hands on there. I gave him Agent Venom's guns, and they go right in there. Pretty much any 1/6 scale size guns fit into these hands. And let me even try this Figma Diva right here. This is going to be my next review, by the way. Let me try her gun, see what happens. Yeah, this fits into his hands as well. So any friggin' 6-inch or super close to 6-inch figure gun will fit in his hand, Mezco included. They also often show him with swords and whatnot in pictures, but the grip is kind of wide. You can do it, but it still is kind of wide. And let me bring her back out here so you can see what a shorter Figma looks like next to him. And here's my Jazzwares Jonesy. So you can see he's right in line with 6-inch figures. And my Mezco Netflix Punisher right here. He's kind of a tall guy, even for the Mezco figures, but there you are. He doesn't have any muscle mass on him or anything. Imagine if he had like muscle mass. And here is my 6-inch, well, 1/12 TB dude, come on, y'all. Come on. The surface that they're standing on is not flat. The joints on this guy are kind of stiff, except the toes are a tinge loose, but yeah. This is what you're working with right here. Anywho, I really like this guy. I will put a link in the description if I find it on Amazon. You got to watch out when you're ordering these things. If you find it below $30, it's more likely to be a knockoff. Here is the packaging. The packaging isn't really all that. So, yeah. Good luck. Here's these markings down here. And here's this certified sticker right there. So, hopefully your figure will come with all this. If it doesn't have a box, it's just in a plastic packaging, knockoff. Anywho, thank y'all for watching. Until next time, T-Man978 out of here. Click the videos. Click the videos, baby. Click the videos. You should really click these videos. Click the videos. Click those videos, baby. Click the videos.